What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, where today I am starting a new series on singing. So if you want to stick around and see me learn how to sing, and hopefully maybe it'll motivate you to pick up that hobby that you've been wanting to do for a while. I don't have any singing background. I do play guitar, so there's that. I'm sure it does help me. I'm used to hearing, notes and pitches and all that. So the reason I wanted to start this is because mainly I just want to learn how to sing so I can sing along with my guitar and make, full cover videos. Right now, I'm just singing alone on my couch, and I kind of want to get, my music and everything out there and eventually start writing songs. And to do that, I have to learn how to sing. Number two is I want this to be motivation for everyone watching that, they can do it. And not everyone sounds perfect starting out. You got to build from somewhere. And this video is not going to be edited. And you'll see exactly where I'm starting from and if I improved at the end of the video. And number three is because, everyone out there sees Instagram musicians and artists and the perfection that they exude when they post a video. You watch it and you're like, oh my God, they're so great. And then you go and try to practice and you have nothing that you can show someone, but you don't really see what goes on, behind the scenes, the many hours they were practicing or the many takes that it took to get that perfect recording to show you. And I'm going to go through my practice routine. Now, it's probably overkill for the average person, but I am very big on dedicated practice. So I'm going to show you my setup. So what I have going on right now is, I have my microphone, my keyboard, I have my MacBook, my audio interface, and on the screen I have the lyrics. So I have the regular lyrics, and I did skim through the video that showed me how to sing this. And she was saying there was a musical language. So I have that lyric also up there in that musical language that she talks about. And also I have a karaoke version and a tuner built in my DAW. That way I can kind of match pitches and see where I am. So the first thing we need to get out of the way is a bass line. So before I go and watch the video, actually I did watch the video, but I kind of skimmed through it so I could plan this out better. But I haven't done any of the exercises yet. And again, let's get the bass line out of the way. So I'm going to play this karaoke version, sing it. We'll see how it goes. What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in, you kicking me out. You've got my head spinning, no kidding. I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride. And I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. Okay, so I just want to practice right now the first verse. So I'm only going to be focusing on that and building from there kind of off camera. Next video, I'll probably pick another song and we'll go through this whole thing again. So let's switch over to the vocal coach for this video. So going through this, there was a bunch of videos on how to sing this song, but I clicked on a bunch and I landed on one that, kind of resonated with me and I wanted to follow along with. And that's going to be by Narelle. So she has her own YouTube channel about vocal lessons, teaching different songs, techniques, everything like that. So if you're interested, head over to her channel, go and subscribe, show some support, and let's jump into what she has to say.
Hi, Welcome to the Narelle Vocal Studio YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be learning how to sing John Legend's All of Me. I'll be taking you through the details on how you can perfect your singing articulation for this song and also figure out which parts in the song that require you to switch to different vocal registers. Okay, so for this song, the three main vocal registers that you need to know are chest voice, belt voice, and head voice.
Okay. Well, I see that says it's about to say vocal registers explained, but I don't really know what belt is, so hopefully I don't have to use that in the first verse today.
What would I do without your smart mouth, drawing me in and you kicking me out?
Sounds about right.
And head voice is trying to use a much lighter vocal quality to sing that, and imagine the resonance right out of your head. So you can imagine the note kind of like shooting out from here when you're singing.
I don't understand any of these metaphors that people are saying. I don't feel anything coming out of my head or anything, but okay. All right, I'll try to think that way.
And the belt voice means singing using your chest voice, but a whole lot stronger. So what you need to take note of is your breathing support. Are you engaging your diaphragm? Yeah, for
everyone talks about this magical diaphragm, and I have no idea. Is that they're like, it's in here somewhere, and I'm like, there's just a beer belly here. I don't know what that's gonna do for me. I can't really sing from my fat, but okay. Belting sounds just like regular voice but louder. I don't know if I'm getting that right, but that's what I'm interpreting.
The belt voice notes. Heads under
the water, but I'm breathing fine.
So what I'm going to take you through throughout this tutorial is I'm going to explain to you how we are going to articulate the lyrics. So it's very much different from how you would speak. Okay, so try not to speak the perfect English when you're singing, okay? Because the vowels that we use are a whole lot different. Speaking vowels are like A, E, I, O, U, but singing vowels are like A, E, O, U. So all the singing vowels are actually placed right at the back of your head or the back of your throat. Okay, so the sound that you produce is placed at the back. You can imagine like you have an apple at the back of your tongue, and you just go, All
right, I got this.
You see, so you're placing the sound to the back instead of going forward, which sounds something like this. Or very nasal. Okay, so try to place a sound to the back.
I think that's where we're going with this.
All right, so throughout this tutorial, I'll guide you step by step, right? We will go through and just like read the lyrics out with the modified vowels, okay? And also, I will run through with you how you can switch to different vocal registers appropriately at selected parts of the song. So it will be very, very guided.
Sounds like a plan.
These are the modified lyrics, okay? It will look really funny and odd, probably looks like a gibberish sort of language to you, but this is just a singing language, all right? So get used to it, okay? And then some other details is where you connect the lyrics together. So whatever I teach you here, it's to help you smoothen your articulation, okay? All right, so verse 1, here it goes. What would I do without your smart mouth?
All right. This looks a little weird already, but what would I do without your smart mouth? Okay. All right.
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in, nan you kicking me out.
Drawing me in and you kicking me out. Drawing me in and you kicking me out.
Okay, why do you sing drawing as drawing or kicking as kicking? All right, because for singing, most of the action words that ends with ing, the G consonant is very hard. So when you articulate that, it's gonna seem really harsh. Okay, so for singing, we cancel the G out. Okay, and everything else will be just to facilitate your open throat technique.
All right, let's test that out. So drawing versus draw in. All right. Draw in, drawing, draw in. All right, what lyrics is that? That is the second. Drawing me in and you kicking me out. Drawing me in and you kicking me out. I mean, it checks out. I think it's a lot easier to say without that G. So let's move on.
You've got my head spinning.
You've got my head spinning. That I'm a little confused on that though. That R in hair. Head spinning. Head. Must be like a really soft R in there. Because it doesn't sound right to me. Head spinning. Head spinning. You've got my head spinning.
No kidding, I can pin you down.
No kidding, I can pin you down. Pin you down. I like that though. The pin you down. It's a lot easier to flow in those words instead of pin you down, pin you down, pin you, pin you down, pin you down.
So same thing here. Kidding, you sing as kidding. Spinning, you sing as spinning, right? What's going on in that beautiful mind?
What's going on in that beautiful mind? Maybe I need some hand gestures in here. What's going on in that beautiful mind? You think I don't know. You tell me if that sounded better with the hands versus not.
Keep mind open, mind.
Mind.
I'm on your magical mystery, right? You sing it as I'm on your magical mystery ride.
I'm on your magical mystery ride.
And I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. You sing as and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me. Alright, you sing as and
I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me. And I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me.
and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be your ride. Dizzy, don't know what hit me,
but I'll be alright, right? But I'll be alright. Alright, so I'm not positive what's going on in the parentheses there. So on that last one, right, am I supposed to take right and try to put them in like 2 syllables? So like, right, probably not going up that, right, or am I just supposed to kind of flow them together, right? but I'll be alright. I'm not really sure, but I mean, I'm going to go with it.
But I'll be your right.
Okay, so I know this part's coming, again, from skimming, so it's to sing along with her. But I don't know, it's going to be hard to read the singing vocabulary because my brain wants to sing the actual words as I would read them, but what she just showed me, it's kind of, I don't know, it's hard to do on time. There's a lot of processing as I'm doing it, but we'll give this a shot, singing along with her. What would I do without your smart mouth, drawing me in and you kicking me out? You got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. Okay, so again, I'm only going to do that first verse for now on the video. That's what I'm going to focus on. One thing is, I see her doing a lot of hand gestures as she's singing. So I want to try that out and see if that makes a difference. So I'm going to do it one more time before we move on with the video. What would I do without your smart mouth, drawing me in and you kicking me out? You've got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. Okay, I don't know. Again, let me know if that sounded better. I have no idea, but it felt more fun to actually get my hands moving and everything. So, I'll be reviewing this and taking notes on how I can improve. So before I get into the next part and how let me say that again. The next part of my practice, it's going to involve the piano because she's not talking about notes right now. So I want to make sure that my pitches are relatively correct. And, that's something that I know I struggle with because I've tried to do it before. So for example, the first line, what would I do without your smart mouth? So that has 3 different pitches in it. So 3 different notes in it. And that's going to be, let me turn this on. I have my tuner here so you can see it as I'm playing it. So it's going to be an A sharp. And then it goes to a C. And then to a G sharp. So I want to get my voice to replicate those pitches as close as possible and then also make the jumps from these different notes. So when I'm going from this A sharp to the C, I'm making a major second interval jump right there. And then I have to go down from that C to that G sharp, which is a major third. And these are things that, sound easy in theory. You're like, oh yeah, just sing this note and then, go down to a lower pitch and sound perfect. But, it's a lot harder than that to actually match, because what you're hearing in your head is not actually always what's coming out of your mouth. So you could think you're perfect, but you may be singing a different note. And to me, that's unacceptable. I really want to hit these notes. So the way I'm going to be practicing it is I'm going to play a note, and not that note. I want to start on this note. So this A sharp. So I want to replicate that with my verse, with my voice. So again, that A sharp, I need to be singing that with the first word, which is what. So what? Notice, like, I'm trying and I'm not even close. That was like an F. What? So, as you saw there, I'm hitting an A, then an A sharp, and it's not right, But the only thing you can do is just you keep doing it and, testing yourself. What? And I think that's pretty successful. It's a little sharp right there when I was singing it, but at least I'm, kind of in the range. So the whole line, for example, it's going to go kind of like this on the piano. What would I do without your smart mouth? So I'm going to be playing that over and over on the piano, playing it, then trying to listen and spit back what's going on. So, what would I? And I was trying to get a C right there. And as you saw before, it's kind of on that B. What? Not bad though. That was around the C. And I know my voice isn't, it's not constant, because I don't have that training yet. So it's jumping around the C. But if it's around the C, I'm happy with that. And, if you're going to use this method to practice, that's great. When you're within, a half step, so you're a little sharp or a little flat. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be trying to sing along with the piano, syllable wise. What would I do without your smart mouth? Which I messed up there. What would I do without your smart mouth? And then I'm going to take some of the notes away. What would I do without your smart mouth? What would I do without your smart mouth? And then I'm taking the piano away completely. What would I do without your smart mouth? And so that's how I'm going to practice, in general. And again, this is practice. This is dedicated practice to get better. This is not rehearsing a song. This is not memorizing a song. This is not singing for fun. Those are all other things. I'm here to do a job with this setup. So a little goes a long way. If you practice like this for 30 minutes a day or every other day, it's good enough, because you're going to be doing this dedicated practice. Then you're going to, take this singing, and maybe you sing karaoke. So you're going to be going out there, you do a lot more singing than what's going on here. This is just really to focus and hone in on things that you are not very proficient at yet and get them better. So I'm going to continue doing this on my own for 30 minutes. So I'm going to keep going back through the lesson. I'm going to be using this piano, and I'm going to be singing to try to get myself to sound better on just this first verse. And this is going to be the only cut of the video where I cut away and come back 30 minutes later, because it's going to be a long video. You don't want to hear me singing and failing. You already know the bass line. You heard me sing, throughout this video so far. So after the 30 minutes, I'm going to come back. I'm going to put the karaoke track on again, and I'm going to sing and see if I improved. Now, I don't expect there to be a big jump in quality, because it's only 30 minutes. It takes days, and eventually, as I make more of these videos and I practice more of these songs, you're gonna start seeing a progression of me just getting better and better and better and better and better. Hopefully, that's the goal. So I'm gonna go practice, and I will be back in like a second in your time, but I'll be 30 minutes for me. All right, later. All right, so my 30 minutes are up. So I did some practicing. I practiced with the piano, trying to get the actual notes right. I sung along more with the teacher. So I sung with Narelle, and I also sang to the karaoke versions. Now, a couple things I noticed was, for some reason, I swear those karaoke versions are faster. I don't know if that's true or it's just in my mind. I don't know. And then I also noticed that when I'm singing with her, I feel a lot more confident. It doesn't sound better, but I know I'm being louder, projecting more. As opposed to when I'm just doing the karaoke version, I'm more kind of like reserved and I'm not really going for it. But I don't know which way is better. So that's why I decided to do both of them. Let's show what I did. So we're going to try to sing the first line again with the correct notes. So get my tuner up. So I just want to be able to sing an A sharp, a C, and a G sharp. So based on my practicing, let's see kind of how close I can get. I was having a lot of trouble just in general, but hopefully it's a lot better than when I was doing it before. All right, let's give that a try. One. Totally off. One. All right, so that's a fail, but I'm getting there. Let's try that C. Would. What would. Come on. Would. So the G sharp seems to be coming out a lot easier for me than all other ones. So when it gets to the part where it says smart mouth, I seem smart. I lied. I can't do anything. But all right, so it looks like I can't recall any of those notes just, by hearing. I have to play around with them. At one point I got it and I was able to transition to them, especially that G sharp. It was, I don't know what's going on. Mouth. Totally off. Mouth. I don't know. I think it's because I have the camera on, but so from my 30 minutes, I cannot recall any of these notes. So don't feel bad if you can't either on the song that you're learning. It gets better. Again, it was just 30 minutes, and that was spread between doing this and singing along with the actual videos. So let me jump into singing along with Narelle. Let's see how that's going to go.
And you kicking me. What hit me, but
what would I do without your smart mouth drawing me in and you kicking me out? You've got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. Yeah, just singing along with her feels so much better than singing the karaoke version. I think it's just because I'm, left on my own. Or she's just covering all my mistakes, which is quite a possibility. So I got two more. So I have two different karaoke versions. I feel like I'm singing them differently depending on which one, but I think it's probably all in my head. But we're going to go through two of those, and then we'll wrap up this video. What would I do without your smart mouth drawing me in and you kicking me out. You've got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. Okay, so that would be a good comparison between the one I originally started out for the bass line and how I can sing now. Now, I don't hear a difference. I feel like I sing exactly the same now as I did before, but maybe there's a little bit of a difference there. Maybe it sounds a little bit better, but okay, last one. It's just a different karaoke version of it. I'm going to give it another shot and see how it goes. What would I do without your smart mouth, drawing me in and you kicking me out? You've got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. All right, so I am done with my practice session today. I'm going to keep working on this later, kind of on my own without the camera and all this stuff going on. Same setup. I'm going to work on this song. I'm going to pick some other songs, just kind of have fun with it. And if you liked this type of content, you want to see more and follow my journey, again, please like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments that you want me to keep going with this. That way, I need motivation too. I get down on myself just as much as anyone out there. So if I'm just doing it on my own, I'm going to start beating myself up. I'm not sounding good. Like, I almost wanted to scrap that end video, or this end part, just because of how wildly off I was from trying to get, those three notes. Like, I don't, part of me died inside. I was just embarrassed because as I was practicing, I was roughly getting around there within, half a step. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. Maybe I panicked. Maybe I never had it. Maybe I waited too long from when I had it right till now. And it's in that short-term memory. And I really need that to stick. Become part of my long-term memory, muscle memory, and that way I can just recall and be able to, hear a C note and be able to just sing it on command. But that is all I have for you today. I will see everyone in the next video.